My name is Zahra and I am a journalist from Afghanistan. I presented a program called Peace and Security. This was a dangerous job because I had to talk about the Taliban's action, their bombings, their attacks. I remember the morning of 15th August when everything was changed. When I went into the office, everything was like normal. I presented the news for 9 o'clock and then I received a message from a friend that said the Taliban will come to the office, so I had to escape. It was very busy traveling to the airport. My son was very frightened, crying all the time. He kept asking me, "Where are we going, Mommy?" There was a kind soldier from the British Army who helped. He said to my son, "You are going to go somewhere else where there is peace, where is security. Don't cry, baby." He gave my son the patch of his heart, saying, "You are army. You should be brave." When we arrived in the UK, I had a 20-day visa and I was worried about what would happen to me and my children when it expired. No one could find my name in any of the system. For a while, I was in the UK without any visa and I had to stay in a hotel. There were many others from Afghanistan in the hotel, like an 11-year-old boy who came with his cousin and uncle. He wished to have his mom and dad with him also. Many others there were without wives or husbands, moms and dads. When I was given accommodation and my paperwork, I was told I was eligible to stay in the UK for 3 years. I was quite confused about what would happen after 3 years. But when someone from Refugee Council saw my paperwork, they told me that I would be able to stay after that. My mother is still in Afghanistan. My children love their grandma and miss her a lot. I asked the Home Office if they could bring my mom to the UK, but they told me she can't come because there is no system to apply for my family in the scheme I am in. It's very dangerous for my mom to be in Afghanistan. The Taliban searched every house, and when they came to my house, my mom was alone at home. They asked her to stay in one room and they used the rest of the house. It was very difficult for my mom to live with the Taliban in her house. It was very tough time for us. We need our family. I don't think of myself as safe because I always think about my mom. If something happens, what will happen to her? She's very old. She can't support herself. If my mom was in the UK, I could look after her. I would be able to work and she could look after my children. There shouldn't be any difference between refugees and how people from different countries are treated. I want equality for everyone, whether they are from Ukraine or Afghanistan or anywhere else. They should have the same rights.